All right, we got something new today. I've got a BuddiStick Pro, and I just got in the mail and set up rather haphazardly, I guess. I mean, it's set up properly. It's just I just wanted to throw it up and see how difficult it was to assemble, which was not a big deal at all. It comes with instructions, and I just stuck the long wire out here on a dowel rod. I need to get a different solution for that, obviously, but I just wanted to set it up and see what its VSWR would be on 10 meter, and I got a 1.4 with this current setup from 28.3 to 28.5, and I was able to use 100 watts out of the FTDX10, and the SWR meter on the radio was just showing flat 1, so no complaints there. And yeah, worked out really well. So I also bought, let me show you, I also bought a Buddy Pole extended version, which I've got right here. I haven't even opened that up yet to look at it, but yeah, maybe this weekend I'll pull that out and set that up and see how that works out. But I figured that I didn't have any emergency antennas here at the house, and it would probably be a good idea to have a couple just in case something happened to my antenna up on the side of the house. So I went with, after a lot of looking online and researching, I decided to go with the Buddy Pole and BuddiStick. So yeah, the BuddiStick is working out really well right now, and this is what I use to check the VSWR across the 10 meter band, just a nano VNA. I've got one at work and I've got one at home. They're relatively inexpensive, compared to, say, a rig analyzer. I think I bought both of these for $89 a piece, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. So why not save a little money? I mean, it'd be nice to have a rig analyzer. Maybe I'll get one at some point, but these work just as well. So yeah. So next segment here, I'll run in and let you listen to what it sounds like hooked up to the FTDX10. So we'll be back here shortly.
Heard the conversation, thought I'd pipe in and say, hey, um, but yeah, it's fun. I've got a variety of antennas too. I'm still working, so it's pretty easy to pick this stuff up. And I work in the audio industry, so I kind of get some.
So yeah, this is with the BuddiStick Pro outside. Um, Typically, so far, the way I've been running the receiver on this FTDX10 is I'll use DNR level of 4, and I'll use amp 2. So that's what I'm using there. And then I will roll back the RF gain all the way back to here. And that keeps it very, very quiet. And, I can pull out some pretty low signals even with that RF gain on IPO2, amp 2, IPO setting of amp 2. And it's, almost like listening to a phone conversation. It's so crystal clear. You don't have to listen to all the background noise. I mean, I could turn it up and, listen to all that noise in the background, but I just prefer to do that.
73. Thanks, man.
It's just much quieter. I don't know if with this mic I'm using right now, this external mic shooting this video, if you can hear that conversation going on, that guy that just answered him, but he's not even breaking my noise floor here really at all, but I can still hear him.
Maybe. Randy, Whiskey 2 Sierra Alpha Sierra, just got you down in the weeds there. How you doing, man?
Well, you hear him really well, though. But yeah.
The hitter on this end is Mike, just M-I-K.
But yeah, I think it'll work out just fine. So I'll enjoy messing around with it, and maybe at some point I'll shoot another video on the once I get the Buddy Pole figured out and set up. I'll shoot another video. But as far as really, I mean, you see what my noise floor around here is right now. I've got about up. He just hit me at 9. That guy. So I've got him at 9 dB. But my noise floor right now is at 5. It's that's fairly common, I guess. My other antenna that I have set up actually on the house is about the same, and the noise level around here varies, um, actually fairly considerably. Not really sure why. I mean, it's tolerable. It's not a big deal. When you're running DNR, it's not a big deal. I guess the only drawback to rolling the RF gain all the way back is when somebody, asks for a signal report.
Well, Roger that. I probably got the same stick.
When they ask for a signal report, I'm staring at an RF signal meter that looks like that because I've rolled so far back. So if I want to give them a signal report, then I've got to just, go back to full RF gain, full clockwise, and then see how they're hitting me. But I can also kind of tell if they're around 9 dB just by the way they sound with this uh, RF gain sitting at about 12 o'clock. So if they come through pretty strong, I'll know it's 9 dB or above.
That thing is sounding nice. Yeah, just like you had
So
said there.
he's
It's
hitting
like you're in my
9 plus
driveway.
dB there. But yeah, much more comfortable listening experience just rolling that RF gain to 12 and just using amp 2.
Yeah, yeah, I've
But
got it.
anyway, so I guess that'll be it. That's my experience so far. Very limited, very short experience with the BuddiStick Pro. So 73s, and we'll see you all next time.